Go.
Good morning, everybody. I just want you to know that I just finished celebrating Mass with Deacon Neil. The priests of the collaborative are saying Mass every day for the intentions of all of our parishioners here at St. Agnes and St. Athanasius parishes. Even though you can't get there, you'll remember that in our Masses every day. Trying to come up with a meditation for today, as we're approaching Holy Week, the holiest week in the Christian year, it's chaotic because of our lifestyle. And I was trying to think of something that might help us through this. And just before I came back to Boston, I was on a sabbatical in Rome for 3 months. And so just before I was assigned, as a matter of fact, while I was in Rome, I was assigned to Reading. We did a retreat up in Assisi with an Irish Dominican, delightful guy. And he tells a story of when he was stationed in Rome at the Church of Santi Clemente. He taught at the Angelicum. And his order was transferring him back to Dublin. And he was down at the office of Cardinal Ratzinger one night waiting for a friend of his, and they were going out to supper. Well, he tells the story that Cardinal Ratzinger comes out of his office in a black suit with a bottle of wine tucked up under his arm and said, "Oh, good evening, Father John. How are you?" And I looked at him and I said, "Well, I'm not doing so well, Your Eminence." And he said, "Why not, John?" "My order is transferring me back to Dublin, and I don't want to go." "Well, why not, John?" "Well, because of the scandal in Ireland." And he told us that Cardinal Ratzinger came right over into his face and said, "John, are you a Christian?" And I was very flustered with that, and I said, "Well, of course I'm a Christian." And Ratzinger got even closer and said, "Then where is your hope?" You see, our hope is in Jesus Christ. And as we approach this week, that's the holiest of all the Christians, we realize that our life is centered on Jesus Christ and not on the world around us. And as he trusted in his Father, he went to his death for love of us, but he rose from the dead. And that's what our hope is as we move on to this Holy Week. So I'd ask you to remember these days the words of the bishop's blessing. Our help is in the name of the Lord who made heaven and earth.